it's working, it's building, it's growing, and your guides are saying, wow, you've come so far. You have been equipped during this quest, during this journey, to do what's next. You are such a great person, like I said before, but it seems like you're a little bit too harsh on yourself. It seems that you don't really recognize how much grace you give the world, and you're so much more harder on yourself than you are on anyone else. Hello, mystical light being, and welcome to my channel. My name is Lena, and I really like to help people identify their authentic selves throughout their spiritual awakenings. I have a book named Healer's Break to Heal, the Guide to Forgiveness Workbook, which can help you through your forgiveness process and your self-love process. If you click this video, then you were definitely meant to be here, so keep watching to find out what this intuitive guidance has in store for you. Let's see. So we've got some beautiful colors in here. I'm definitely seeing sacral chakra, which is talking a lot about your, that connection you have, that creativity you have, and growing it, nurturing it, and building it. And then we also have some throat chakra here, which I can tell that some of you all are either over speaking or under speaking at this time. And some of you guys are really trying to lean into directing your energy where it needs to be directed and not directing too much of it or not directing too little of it. So there's times where you are over speaking, there are times where you are under speaking, and you're really just trying to balance that right now. So I'm going to go ahead and send you some Reiki energy so that you can balance that. I'm going to attune the video to that so that you all can get some type of Reiki source healing and balance that throat chakra and this sacral chakra that I'm seeing right here. And I'm also seeing some weird dreams for you all. So if you've been having some weird dreams, they're trying to tell you something. Please document any details that you can remember. If you can remember any colors, you can remember any animals, especially spirit animals, because we talk about that here. If you can write down any spirit animals, any colors or anything, please do comment them down below that you've seen. Let us know what your dream was. Maybe I can decode it in the comment section below. Any animals you've been seeing, put that as an emoji down below as well. And if you put it down as an emoji, I can probably tell you what it means or direct you to a video that does. And let's go ahead and get started reading these cards. So we've got angel number 8 here. Strength card. I love the strength card. This tells me that you are really great at being a mediator in conversations, and you're really great at trying to see both sides of the situation. And sometimes you're even good at seeing all sides and not just two sides, but really good at seeing multiple sides throughout the situation so that you can help heal it or help recognize it or help bring light to it. I can see that sometimes with you trying to see all the sides of a coin or all the sides of a situation, that it's hard for you to heal your own side of that situation and give yourself more love and more nurturing throughout it. You're pretty hard on yourself, but you don't need to be, because you're actually a really great person, whether you believe it or not. Sometimes you feel like if you make a mistake or if you say things a certain way, you hold that really heavy onto your heart. And I can tell it's because you're such a nurturing energy that if you don't feel nurturing at all moments, you feel like you're a bad person. And I can also sense that some of you all went through childhood trauma from your parents, and they were very harsh on you, or they were very unfair to you, and that's how you felt as well. And this is kind of asking you to work through some of that trauma and to identify it. And like I said in the beginning, I did write a book, Healer's Break to Heal, which is sold on Amazon. This is a guide to forgiveness workbook. So if you really want to keep connecting to someone in your life that has hurt you and you want to work through that trauma, this book is really good for that. If you are going through that issue right now, the best thing for you to do is to seek some sort of help that you can. Maybe that's art therapy, maybe that is yoga, maybe that is some actual mental health therapy support. Maybe it looks like medication too for some of us. Maybe it looks like acupuncture. Whatever it looks like, take your journey through that route. If you feel led to do something or try something out for your healing, please do it, because I can see that you carry things very heavy, very much in your physical body as well. It's stored in your body. I can sense it. It manifests as some type of pain, physical pain that you feel in your body. some type of physical evidence that you have in your body too. When you feel you can't control things, you might have something like an eczema breakout. When you feel that you are not financially secure enough based off of what you were told you needed to be by somebody else, your back may hurt really badly. These different things Louise Hay speaks about in her book, You Can Heal Your Body, and her other books as well, where it tells you that these traumas and these emotional pains and mental pains can be stored in the physical body. And if you all believe in that, then you should definitely check out her book. It's called You Can Heal Your Life. In the back of the book, it tells you what each thing is connected to spiritually. And I find that to be pretty cool. Or you can just look it up. I think there's also a PDF version of it. Whatever you want to do. I personally like books. I read books all the time. Reading is my hobby. So I would like to have that as a physical book rather than online or just looking up the PDF. But it's totally up to you and what works best for you. I do, however, suggest that you look into some type of therapy for yourself. And there's so many different types of therapies. But looking into something where you are intentionally setting time to heal this part of you, this piece of you, so that you can ascend to a higher level. Because a lot of the times people leave us with heavy things and we're the ones meant to clean it up. And it seems very unfair, but that is what also helps you ascend, by choosing to clean it up and choosing to accept it, carry it, and do what you do with it. So Strength card. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is begging you to give yourself more self-care, give yourself more love, and give yourself definitely more grace. So if you can give yourself more grace at this time, you're definitely being asked to, because you are such a great person, like I said before, but it seems like you're a little bit too harsh on yourself. It seems that you don't really recognize how much grace you give the world, and you're so much more harder on yourself than you are on anyone else. And it's okay for you to make mistakes. You do not have to be perfect. And I can see that childhood taught you that perfection is a necessity, but it is not. Perfection is actually not a thing at all. Perfection is merely subjective. And when perfection is a thing, it's always telling you that you haven't reached it. Even if you were to reach what you believed to be perfection in the past, when you reach it, you still think it's not perfection in that present moment, if you get what I'm saying. So try to remember that perfection is not a thing that needs to be obtained. Instead, doing your best is what's most important. And if you know that you cannot do your best, or you're not at your best, then seeking therapies and seeking things that make you feel more of your best and a clear version of yourself is much better than being so hard on yourself and eating up shame. I'm seeing some of you all battling with eating issues where you feel like, I know I shouldn't be eating this. But I always try to tell people, if you feel like you're doing something like that, like eating something, and every time you eat, you shame yourself, you're basically eating the manifestation of shame and of disgust. So if you want to love yourself more, if you want to give more nurturing to your energy, then pray over your food with good intentions, so that you're feeding yourself good intentions and you're being intentional with what energy you're putting into your food when you're making it, when you're buying it, when you're eating it, in the whole process. Eight of Cups. This is telling me that you're looking elsewhere, somewhere else. You're trying to understand something as well. You can't quite see what you have in front of you, and that's okay. Sometimes we are more focused on something else, and that's also okay. There's no reason to beat ourselves up for that, but this is encouraging you to also see what you have, to create and obtain what you do want, you know? So because you are looking so far ahead, so far in advance, you're not seeing the things that can be nurtured right here, right now. I do love the quote, "The grass is greener where you water it," because that is kind of the energy that's here in this reading right now. If you want to build something, you have been equipped during this quest, during this journey, to do what's next. You have the tools that you need to obtain for the things that you're looking for. So right now, try to channel those tools, those things, so that you can obtain what you're looking for and what you desire during this next stage, this next quest in your life. And that was Eight of Cups. And then we have the Sun. This is really saying to get into your energy. Oh my God, your energy is beautiful. It's golden. It's sunlight. It's flourishing. It's growing. It's glowing. And your guides are actually telling you you're a lot more further advanced than you imagine yourself to be. And this is because you have perfection in your mind. You have this thought of, I'm not there yet. But your guides are incredibly proud of how far you've come. Your brain is on a healthy drive. It's working, it's building, it's growing, and your guides are saying, wow, you've come so far. And you keep thinking, like, you romanticize parts of the past, thinking, oh, I wish I was still there, or I wish I still knew this, or I wish I still connected to that. But your guides are like, you've made it even more real, you've manifested even more power in this phase of your life right now. And I find that to be beautiful, because a lot of the times after an original spiritual awakening, we think that we aren't doing enough, but our guides are saying you're doing enough. It's just, what's happening is you ascended through that spiritual awakening. So now you're in the beginning of a new one. So now you feel like you don't know anything, but it's because you've turned a new chapter. You're in a new chapter right now. You've turned a new page. So if you can see it as, I did grow from where I was, and stop romanticizing the past thinking that that was everything. No, right now is everything. The present is always the biggest gift that you have. So remember that. You are growing so beautifully right now, and you deserve to give yourself so much more credit than you ever have, because you are manifesting that growth that you prayed for years ago for yourself. You have healed so much of that broken self that you were, and you are still healing, and there still is broken parts, but you're also learning how to build something new from it, how to build something more beautiful from it. And that's such a powerful gift to have. Just you healing yourself has also helped heal. And if you see me like tapping something over there, my computer's over there, I'm trying not to let the light turn off because that's what I'm recording on. But when you heal yourself, you begin to help heal the world as well. So just keep that in mind. This says, I want to be queens. Declaring freedom and passing a test. Okay, so during the spiritual awakening, you're being tested. And this is telling you to see yourself more powerful than you believe yourself to be. And I find that to be beautiful too, because when you don't see your power, you're a little bit too humble. And I know some people are like, oh, you should be humble. I really see humble and modest as very similar. And I think that you should be bold. I mean, you've earned it. You've worked your energy so well. Now, this is not to say cocky or demean other people, to emasculate other people. This is more so saying be proud of who you are and where you are. Oftentimes being humble is letting go of being proud, but I don't see proud as a bad thing unless you are not recognizing the journey that got you there or noticing where you came from. Some people forget where they come from, and that's where they kind of get it all jacked up. But don't forget where you came from. Remember where you came from, but also remember how hard you worked to get where you are. You worked so hard. You've earned this. You've earned every step of your path. So when you are ungrateful for it and you're constantly chasing something else, you're neglecting all the work that you put in to get where you are. You prayed for this. So praise the Creator and praise yourself for the effort that you put in to get to where you are, the effort that you put in to pray to get to where you are, the effort that you put in to earn where you are. And pray for those other things too, that you can earn the things that you do want. You are not handed things anymore. And you haven't been for a very long time, and you know that. You have earned every single thing that you have in your life. Even if you feel that you just prayed and you got it, you still did the effort to pray. That was discipline that you exhibited by praying and trying to manifest what you have today. So remember that. Don't forget it. It says, do not drink poison. Do not do things that you know are bad for you. So this could have to do with negative thoughts and engaging in those negative thoughts. It could have to do with telling people that you know don't encourage your path about what you're doing. And that's not healthy either. So try to set forth your intentions in a positive space. Try to set forth yourself into places that fuel you, motivate you, encourage you, and help you manifest what you're asking for. Also, if you feel you're trying to heal your energy, take a break from those things that are damaging for your energy so that you can fuel your energy rather than deplete it. I'm also getting to connect more to the earth, you all, especially with the green in this card. And then one of my plants, just, it felt like it was standing out to me, like, hey, look at me. That sounds crazy. But guys, connect to the earth. Right now, this means going outside. I know for some of you all, it might be getting cold right now. Some of you all might be too hot. I'm not exactly sure what's going on where you are in the space-time continuum. But just get out there and connect to the earth, because there is a message out there waiting for you. There's a message out there waiting for you. Also, longer showers, longer baths, sitting in water sources would be really good for you right now too, for cleansing purposes. Not just cleansing physically, but cleansing energetically as well. Water is a really good recharger. Water, earth, air, fire, literally the elements are great rechargers. So use that to the best of your ability to recharge yourself. Choices, feeling blocked and restrained. Okay, so the more you stop drinking these poisons and the more that you focus on things that feel good for you, I can see that you'll start clearing out the things that are no longer aligned for you. It's actually going to happen pretty fast. So if you've been hearing the message to stop engaging in things that don't make you feel good pretty often, then this is a really good time to stop that for real. I'm seeing an angel number 16 for some reason. I don't know why I'm seeing 16. I don't know if some of you are turning 16. I don't know if some of you's birthday was on a 16th or on a 7. Angel number 7 though is really about changing up energy and kind of getting in a luckier path for yourself. So those of you who are looking into scripting, manifestation, this is really good for you, because you can kind of jump dimensions or jump energies and transmute an energy into something else right now. So that is beautiful. That's pretty cool. Angel number 16. Wow. Okay. So angel number 16, guys, I don't know if you've been seeing angel number 16, angel number 6, angel number 1, or angel number 7, but these are really great signs to transmute this energy that you have right now, transform this energy that you have right now, doing some type of magic sourcing where you are seeing a thing as a certain way, but you're changing how it's perceived, or you're changing how it's seen. That's pretty cool. Connecting to earth can help you with that as well. And like I said, water is really powerful for changing. And fire is as well, but you can't jump in fire, and please don't do that. That is not what I'm telling you to do. But water sources can be very healing for you energetically. And then let's see, the earth as well, sitting on the ground, walking, hugging a tree, taking your dog out, talking to animals, connecting to animals is all earthly healing. All right. And let's pick one last card for you. I'm going to pick from a different deck. Let's see what the energy is, the closing energy. Friendliness. So this is a great time to connect with healing energies right now. Like I said, hugging a tree could be incredibly healing for you right now, and connecting to other people in your life that are just naturally healing, naturally warming for you. If you feel warm around a person, that's really good. If you feel cold around a person, that's kind of a sign that either you can transmute that energy, transform that energy, or take a break from it and see where it can go after the break, and try to figure out what you actually want in that relationship, what you're engaging in it for. What are you looking for? All right. So I love that reading. So overall, it's just telling you to lean more into your energy, heal it, cleanse it, and that manifestation, 611, manifestation will be very easy for you once you begin to, 1, protect your energy, put boundaries on it, 2, cleanse that energy that you have from before, and 3, figuring out what it is that you do want for yourself. What is it that you want? What do you have your eyes set on? And that will help you figure out which direction to go in. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with someone, because the more you share these videos, the bigger this channel grows and the more healing that I can provide internationally. And that is my goal, to help heal the world on an international basis. Thank you all so much for watching. If you really enjoyed, please do comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to push the bell for post notifications so you know when I upload a new video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.